Hey guys, it's me Namaisa, and today I'm coming to you with an updated foundation video. As you can see, I have a lot of acne scars. Oh, by the way, I already did my eyes because I filmed a tutorial for this look like a couple of seconds ago, so that's why I already have my eye makeup on. But I'm gonna do an updated concealer slash foundation video, mainly because I have been doing my foundation routine very differently actually, so I thought it's time to update it and show it to you guys. So you know, I wanted to talk about my skincare routine a little bit, like before I apply my whole foundation. I wash my face every morning, every night with a brand called Louis Whitmer. It's for acne prone skin because I have had a lot of acne problems, as you can see, in the past. So I still use that Louis Whitmer you know, skin foam to wash my face, and then well, I'll show you that in a sec. And then I moisturize my face with a store brand moisturizer. This is from Kruidvat. It's a Dutch store, so just use whatever moisturizer you have that feels nice on your skin that you use. And after I've applied my moisturizer, I use a acne cream. Don't know if the camera will pick it up. It's also from the brand Louis Whitmer, so it's for acne, and I apply that on pimples that are starting or that I already have, whatever. And that's about it. I don't use any primers. It breaks me out. I don't want to use it, so this is actually what I use, and some other products, but this is mainly what I use to clean my skin and to keep it pimple free, even though I have a lot of scars going on. So for my foundation, I don't know if you have seen my makeup look Eyes on Me. I explained a little bit about my concealers that I use that as a foundation. And the concealers are from M.A.C, and they are called the Pro Longwear Concealer. And the one that I'm going to use, so over here, which you're going to see in a couple of minutes, is NC 45 over here. And then underneath my eyes, I'm using NC 42. I like the concealers as my foundation mainly because they feel super light on my skin. I mean, I don't even feel that I have something on. And the coverage is really nice, and it doesn't break me out, which is the most important thing ever. So that's why I actually use the concealers as my foundation, because the other foundations of M.A.C, whether they look great on me or not, they break me out. So yeah, I use these. Obviously some of you may use brushes, sponges, what have you, but also a lot of you use your fingers to apply your concealer or foundation. I have nothing against it. If it's on yourself, then just use your fingers. If you do it on a client, please use brushes and sponges because it's a lot more sanitary, so just keep that in mind. But since I'm gonna apply it on myself, I'm just gonna use my fingers. Maybe it's a little bit easier for you to follow as well, so that's why. And of course, if you do it with brushes, by any all means, use your brushes. So I'm gonna start out with the Pro Longwear Concealer from M.A.C in the color NC 42. I'm just gonna apply a little bit on my hand because a little bit really goes a long way with this concealer. So now I'm just taking my ring finger and applying that concealer under my eye. So stippling it on, and then I'm gonna blend it in. Of course, don't rub too hard, because if you rub it too hard, you're just gonna fade away the concealer too much, and then it has no purpose. And of course, make sure that you blend out everything evenly. Normally you wouldn't have your makeup on, so your eye makeup on, but please make sure that you blend out everything evenly. Now I'm gonna take the Pro Longwear Concealer in NC 45, and again I applied a little bit on my hand, and I'm gonna use my ring finger to apply it on my skin again. So stippling it on below that part I applied concealer before, and then I'm gonna swirl it in and blend it in with each other. So first I'm going to blend it in on the skin that has no concealer on it, and then I'm going to blend it in together. So the lighter concealer and the darker concealer. It's just like eyeshadow, just blend it well. Now all I'm doing is just stippling on some concealer on my chin because that's where I need some coverage too. And again, doing the same thing, blending it out with my finger. Not too much, of course, because I still want to see the concealer. So it still has to have a purpose, you know? I'm still blending here and also taking a little bit more of that NC45 concealer and stippling it on areas where I think that I need just a little bit more of coverage. You don't have to use as much as I do, but since I have a lot of acne scarring going on, I want it to be natural but yet concealed. Now I'm taking that same NC45 concealer and I'm gonna stipple it on my forehead, and then I'm gonna take the NC42. Yes, like so, and then I'm gonna apply that below the darker concealer. First I'm gonna blend out the darker shade, and then I'm gonna blend in that lighter shade, because if I only were to use the darker concealer, it would look too dark. So that's why I'm blending it in with each other. Blending is just key with eyeshadow and with foundation. Also again, I'm still blending, but also kind of touching up some of the spots that I still think that need a little bit of concealing. I'm taking the NC42 concealer because I have a little bit of a red pimple over there, my happy camper. And I don't want that spot to look too dark, so that's why I chose the lighter concealer. And just blending it out. Now as you can see, that's kind of a big difference compared to the other side of my face. I just did one side of my face because I wanted to kind of spare some time, so I'm quickly gonna finish up the other side of my face and I will be right back to finish up this foundation routine. Okay, so now that part is done. You have seen me do one side of my face just to save time, otherwise it would take too long. But basically I did the same thing on the other side of my face and that's it. Well, not it for the complete routine, but that's what I did so far. So what I'm gonna do now is actually set my foundation or the concealer. I have to say before I continue, this concealer on me dries up matte, so it's complete matte finish. I can touch my skin and be like, there's nothing on my hands. Love it. But just because I know that I have oily skin, especially on my T-zone, I'm gonna set it with a translucent powder, transparent powder, however you know it. Sorry that my camera color changes all the time, but I'm having some problems. But I'm gonna use a transparent powder from the brand called Essence. You can use it from M.A.C, you can use it from Kryolan, whatever brand you have, just a transparent powder. And I'm gonna set my foundation. And I'm going to use a large powder brush. This one is from Sigma and it's the F30. And I'm just taking this much and the cap of the product, tapping it in there, swirling it around like this, tapping off the excess on the cap, and then apply it on my face. And as you can see, it's white now, but once I'm buffing it in, it will dry up transparent. Tapping, swirling, that's all I'm doing. And of course, if you need a little bit more of that translucent powder, go ahead and take some more and apply it. So that's it for the foundation part. So I actually, in my way, kind of highlighted my under eye circles, my under eye area. Then obviously, you know, just applied my foundation. Then what I'm going to do now, because this is something I do with every look, so this is part of my routine, so to say, I'm going to contour my face a little bit. And for my contouring powder, I'm going to use a bronzing powder from M.A.C, and this one is called Refined Golden. Now officially according to the rules, your contouring powder, or actually cream product, whatever you use to contour, must be, let's say, 3 shades darker than your own skin tone. Well, I don't like a really heavy contour right now, so I'm just gonna apply this one with my Sigma's Flat Kabuki F80 brush. You can use a contour brush as well, so a angled contour brush. And I'm just gonna do this and apply it over here. Also over here, tapping it on, not going too far in. To me, this makes a difference. It's not a extreme contour like I said before, but as you can see over here, I'm a little bit paler, and then over here it just kind of frames my face a little bit more, makes it warmer. I'm leaving the middle part open as my highlight. Then I'm also going to do it over here on my jawline and underneath. So this is what I like best. You don't have to do it with this type of bronzer or powder. You can do it however you want, but this is just my routine. And that's actually it. That is my foundation routine. So normally now I would start filming a tutorial or start doing my makeup however I feel like it. And then lastly, I would apply my blush over here, and then my highlight, which is over here and here, and then my lipstick, and then I'm done. So I hope this was helpful to you. This is my new foundation routine using concealers. I find that this matches my overall skin a lot better than the last foundation video. But like I said before, my channel is a journey in makeup, so I learn every day. So thank you all for watching, and of course, if you have questions, please leave them below in the comment section, and I'll try to get back to you as soon as I can. So, bye! Oh, and until the next video!